I'm Hannah, and I went on outreach to Mexico. And while we were in Morelia, Michoacan, we went to a village where the living conditions were terrible and the houses were really bad. And so we were going to do a VBS show for the kids, and so we were going door to door and telling the kids to come and watch and come and see. And we got to a house with a little boy who was in a wheelchair, and he just looked like he hadn't been cared for, and he had bugs on him, and he was just dirty, and it just like broke my heart right away. And so he came, we wheeled him over, and he came to the show, and I just was completely not focused on what else was going on, because I just wanted to be like by his side the whole time. And his brothers and sisters said that he liked it when people sang to him, and so I would just like sing to him the whole time and like trying to keep the tears away from like how broken my heart was for him. And so but at the end of the day, I got to pray for him, and I was just like begging God to heal this boy. And later on that day, we had to do a church service, and I was just completely not there because I was just still so wrecked over this boy and what his life was like. And so like I was praying, and I was like, God, why do you let a child live in those kind of conditions? Why don't you just heal him? And I felt like God was just like, nobody asks me to. And so I was just like in constant prayer that night for the boy, and found out the next day we were going back to the village where I got to see him again. And his mother came, and she was like, ever since you prayed for my boy yesterday, he's been doing things he hasn't done before, and he's been responding, and he's been able to like have more movement, and he hasn't had nearly as many seizures as he always has. And she was just like so surprised and shocked by the change in him, and I was just like so in awe of God and what he did. And so I got to just like sing with him and play ball with him when he was throwing it back and forth, and like his face was just so joyful and so like happy, and you could see like the change in his heart even if he still couldn't respond. And and it just really changed me. And I ended up being able to exchange my number with the woman so I can keep in touch with her even now.